Because I always, it's like me reaching, going back. I go back a step, you might be going star in your career. My career already started. So now everything that you do in your life automatically becomes, I have to take care of it. I got to do this. I got to do this. So it's just like, do I want that for my life? You know what I mean? Or do I just want to take care of me and just say, whatever I do is whatever I do? You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that I be with, I'm going to have to do the same thing anyway.
But then even if you date someone that has such a high profile image like yourself, the world is so involved in that relationship too.
Like a high profile, I wouldn't even be interested.
Fucking commercial. I'll do drug sticks.
All right. Let's get to the next video.
Every girl be having that different motive. My y'all the kids keep, you know.
Following this guy's footsteps, like tracking him down all night until we got up in the VIP with him, and then she wanted to leave with him. That was an interesting evening. But this man has 6 kids. 6! And listen to how he's talking about, me and my sons are best friends. Right? Really? That already there, right, lets me know that you're not in parent mode. Because if you're concerned with being and your children are young, like 7, you can be best friends with a 7-year-old? Come on. It's like you're not in parent mode. You're not full-time caretaker of these children. You're talking about everybody wants a motive. Your motive is to be able to go out there and bust nuts willy-nilly, condomless up inside people, and then up inside women, and then rebuke them or chastise them for wanting the children to be taken care of or whatever. It's like you want your legacy out into the world. But then people have problems with people. You don't want to be there to be full-time caretaker. But then as we see, people have problems with paying child support when there's another human being who is full-time caretaker, nanny, babysitter, teacher, night nurse, all of these different things. And then you don't want another man around the child. Like, remember how he was hating on, because remember, this is the guy who has a child with Ciara. And so listen, ladies, this is one of the things that I'm saying. We have to be more discerning with whose quote-unquote legacy we bring forth into this world. This man right here, if he's not putting in the work as father, head of household, husband, if he's not putting in the work, because where are these women? Who are these women? Ciara is the only one we know of that's established. So here he is. I don't want to help a person build up their career, but yet I want to deposit human beings into them. Right? I don't want to help a person get established. I don't want a person who's already established, and I don't want somebody else who's around my kid. Yet I'm busy, I'm on the road, I'm doing me, and I can't really be there to raise my kids full time. I can't really be there to participate in a relationship full time. So he's letting you know right off the bat, I don't have time, I don't have the desire. And I don't want you to be established, and I don't want to help you come up. So what is it that he's looking for? Tell me what the arbitals are on that. And then he's talking about how he wants more children. Meanwhile, he's not even being father to the children. He's being friend, best friend, which is somebody who comes in, plays a little game, few games, tell the kids what they want to hear, not really enact any discipline, because children need to be raised. They need to be reared from young until they are responsible members of society. So it's like you're tasking somebody else with the full-time job, the full-time duty of creating successful human beings out of your offspring. And we're talking about this whole name thing. Ain't nobody going to be talking about you in 60 years, sir. No, the people are not. If you really think about it, all of the people's children from the. I remember I was watching. You know those Sweet 16 shows that they have. They had the son of Pebbles on there, and I believe her husband was like Babyface or something like that. I don't remember, but you tell me. And so the boy was like, yeah, my mom used to be a singer from back in the 80s. She used to be something. And I was like, wow. So it's like all of that, quote unquote, like, I mean, you doing trap music, son. Who you think is going to remember this 60 years from now? You joking? First of all, we don't even, while you're over there meandering and gallivanting, we don't even know if we're going to have an Earth 60 years from now. But you're talking about this legacy. What is the legacy of depositing children all around who don't have you there to mold them? Well, so his job and duty is just as fertilizer. He's just dropping seeds. God, this is, I found this to be really annoying. And I'm like, ladies, we really have got to do better. And it's so funny that this came up because we're talking about not chasing after black men and black men really being there as provider, etc. And someone brought up this dude right here. So I'm surprised that this came across my timeline today. And they were like, look, they don't want you to do better without them. They want you to be alone and miserable. And they mentioned Ciara and how Ciara moved on and found a man who could honor her and who could cherish and take care of her and take on her son, this man's DNA and legacy into as his own, right? And then they're like, oh, that man is a simp. Oh, he shouldn't do that. Because they don't want you to do better or well without them. Gosh, you know what? On that note, I'm going to leave the comments open for you to comment. But listen, please, ladies, peep game. Keep yourself fresh and unencumbered, not tied down by these people, and listen. Listen to what it is that they're really saying. Listen to what their actions are saying. And also really pay attention to body language, your intuition, your spirit. Take a look. Rewind that and look at his body language again.
First of all, like I said, you wear something that showing titties, and it say knock on them. Like my mom used to say, I see why my son can't concentrate. Bitch, your shorts is all the way up in your ass. I can see your crack from right here. Fuck, that's why my son can't concentrate. Stupid bitch.